Today I'm going to talk to you about American persimmon trees, and I have 4 seedlings that I started from seeds that I collected last fall when I was making my persimmon pudding for Thanksgiving. And I love American persimmon, and they're very hard to come by. So I find these out in the forest, the persimmons that I get to make my pudding with. And in the grocery store they sell the Fuji persimmons, completely different. And if you're familiar with American persimmons and making persimmon pudding, these persimmons do not look good at all. You would look at them and think, oh, I'm not doing anything with that. It looks horrible. And I do have a video that I made when I did my whole persimmon pudding, and I can post that here too. This was from last fall though. So what I did is I saved 4 seeds. I wrapped them in a wet paper towel, and then I put them in my refrigerator and forgot about them. I do that a lot around here. And then, I don't know, I was tooling around in there last week and I found the little Tupperware container. I thought, oh my gosh, I have to get those in some soil and see if I can germinate them. And what I did was I lightly abrased them on one of my little stepping stones here, and then I put them in a cocoa coir soil medium, coir, for starting seeds or clippings. All right, so I guess in under 2 weeks, the seeds sprouted. And that's what we have here. I'll bring the camera over. And so I have, all 4 have sprouted, which is really good. They're, now the challenge for me is keeping them alive. So once they sprouted, I moved them to this medium here, the soil medium, and I have a mixture that I used for this. I just kind of read up on it. I'm not a professional. Don't look at me for horticulture advice. So do your own research is what I'm saying. Damn, but so I used part cocoa coir, I used part Miracle Grow organic outdoor potting mix, and then also perlite. So it's going to hold some moisture but also offer drainage and some nutrients. You don't want to over fertilize these when they're this young. And like I said, these will be here for 2 years before I move them to the ground somewhere out there. So in order to have fruit, in order for your persimmon tree to produce fruit, you need to have a male and a female, and I have a really good chance of that, having 4 trees here, pending that they make it. So I will deal with that in 2 years whenever I'm able to move them from the pots to the ground. So I'm going to bring the camera over here so you can take a look. Okay, so this one was the first one to pop out, and then this one. So we have this one here and then one here. So I'm hoping that they do okay. And so if you are following along, then please wish me luck. Look at that butterfly. Yes, I have ADD. So what? All right, I'll talk to you later.